Today we're talking about the best pre-built gaming PCs on the market right now. Hello everyone and welcome back to a new video. If you are new to this channel, my name is Foxy and I help gamers like you and I enjoy gaming without breaking the bank through videos like these. Back in the day, I used to be this skinny 12-year-old kid who's obsessed with the GTA franchise. I completed all of the GTA series, GTA 3, Vice City, you name it. San Andreas, that was a favorite by the way. And of course GTA 4, I played that. And as you might expect, a 12-year-old boy who's into gaming does not have a lot of money to spend on gaming. I had this old grey HP family computer at my disposal back then. It had a very slow Intel Pentium CPU with integrated graphics and 2 GB of RAM. And boy, let me tell you, that PC was my best friend. I gamed on it for years actually, but when GTA 5 came out in 2015 for PC, you best believe that I was equally excited and disappointed that my PC couldn't run it. I mean, I used to watch GTA 5 a lot. Like literally a lot on YouTube. I used to play it on PS3. I really loved that game. So naturally I wanted to play it on PC. So I saved up all of my money back then and I bought myself an Nvidia GT210. And now anyone that knows about PCs and components and all of that will tell you that is not enough to run GTA 5. But let me tell you, I made it work. This is actually a video I made on this channel back then. I uploaded on this channel of me running GTA 5 on that same HP family computer. I had saved all of my money to upgrade just that little much so I can be able to play GTA 5 without breaking my 12-year-old piggy bank. I mean, as fun as those days were for me as a 12-year-old boy, they taught me that I don't have to necessarily break the bank or spend a lot of money to enjoy gaming. They also taught me the value of $1, and this actually pushed me to start this YouTube channel where I shared all of the knowledge and tips I acquired over the years of budget gaming. And fast forward to now, I'm really proud to say that I have helped over 1.5 million of you guys. That's million with an M, which is absolutely crazy. I have helped 1.5 million of you guys to game on a budget, and I gotta say, I'm really thankful to you guys for your kind messages, for your kind comments, for even placing your trust in me and my information, and for subscribing and liking the video. I just really want to thank you guys for your guys' support. I really couldn't do it without you guys and your support. And one more thing I couldn't do without you is spread the knowledge, which is my goal. So you can actually help me to do so right now by leaving a suggestion of your own about today's video. If you have any suggestions about any gaming or budget gaming tips or any gaming setups that you know that are budget and worth buying, leave them in the comment section down below so you can help. This is basically a community where we try to help each other, we share tips, and we want to enjoy gaming without breaking the bank. That is the goal, that is the mission of this YouTube channel. I really love talking to you guys, so I do reply to comments, so please leave your comments, leave your questions, leave your suggestions in the comment section, and I'll be sure to reply to you when I could. And with that said, today we're talking about the best 3 pre-built gaming PCs available on the market right now. I basically looked at all of the pre-built gaming PCs available, compared their prices to performance, read reviews, done some research on them, seen some benchmarks on YouTube, and this is the list I ended up making, which is based on this. First, the PC will have to be able to run most of the popular games like Elden Ring, GTA 5, Call of Duty Warzone, Red Dead Redemption 2 of course. Basically my thinking was, if it can run these games, chances are it could run any game that you might want it to. The second requirement for this PC will be the price. It has to be under $1,000 and it must be in stock and it should ship fast. The third requirement, it should have Windows already installed. Last but not least, it should have room for upgradability and it should be future proof, meaning that you will be able to upgrade your graphics cards or maybe your RAM or even change your CPU without having to change any major components or cost you a lot of money. I originally was gonna make a list of 5 computers, 5 gaming pre-built gaming desktops on this video, but a lot of systems available on the market did not meet my requirements, so we ended up with these 3 PC towers. And starting out with the cheapest one of the 3, we have the 22 HP PAVILION gaming desktop. When you say budget gaming computer, the first one that comes to mind is this one. This bad boy is the minimum you are going to need to have access to a lot of game libraries with a very enjoyable experience. This is the computer you're gonna have with you in those 2 AM calm and clear summer nights gaming sessions. Just picture this with me. It's 2 AM, the sky is so clear you can see the moon and the stars really clearly. You're in your room. The window is open, not a single sound outside, lights are out in your room, just you and your favorite game, and you're completely immersed and merged into the game world. It's like you're neither in real life or in the game. You're just in this transcendent realm, completely immersed with the game world. It almost feels like it's real life. You're there inside the game, you're the hero, you're the main character. I'm telling you, this PC will offer you all of that, so let me tell you how. HP did a really great job with the airflow on this computer, so you can bet that it's gonna stay nice and cool, which will guarantee that your PC will not run hot or loud, which are two things that could really ruin your game immersion. I mean, every gamer worth his 2 cents will know that if a PC gets hot, the frame rate will drop due to thermal throttling and the game will start lagging. It might even start freezing, which is definitely not something you want if you want an uninterrupted, enjoyable, immersed experience while gaming. This PC has 16GB of RAM, an Intel Core i3 10100, which is the bare minimum you're gonna need to get if you want to play any modern games. And don't even just take my word for it. Tech Team GB is a pretty well known UK website and a YouTube channel specialized in PC hardware, labeled this CPU the best cheap gaming CPU, saying that it is about as low as they'd recommend for gaming these days, and I totally agree with that statement. Pair that CPU with the GTX 1650 Super and the only thing standing between you and the world of adventure, action and fun is your imagination, because this graphics card right here is what will deliver you that stable frame rate that you need in almost every game that you want to play. The 1650 Super is one of the most famous budget GPUs on the market. It is considered one of the best. It has been for quite a while. It's been selling alone for around $400 for the past year, for the longest time actually, and it's been out of stock for so long just because people really love it and they love the value it provides compared to its prices. The computer comes with 265GB of SSD and a whopping 1TB hard drive. That's 1000 GB of games that you can have access to, and you'd still have 265GB of free space on your SSD. You literally cannot run out of space in this bad boy. Connectivity wise, this bad boy will have connectors like every connector you might need, like Wi-Fi, Bluetooth, USB Type-C, HDMI, all of that. It also comes with Windows 11 pre-installed. You literally don't have to do anything besides plug this computer to the wall and install your game and just enjoy. That's literally you just have to enjoy. And all of this for the low price of $799. Shipping is free and it delivers in about 5 to 9 days if you buy it from Amazon. I will leave my affiliate link in the description down below, linking to the exact same computer I'm talking about. Honestly, if you ever thought of buying a gaming computer, if you ever wanted to feel that uninterrupted immersion in your game and avoid all of the headache and hassle of having to troubleshoot problems, building your own PC, sourcing parts, installing Windows and all of that crap, this HP Pavilion gaming desktop is the bare minimum you can get while feeling that your money is well spent. This desktop is well worth every single penny you might want to spend on it, and I definitely recommend that you buy it. Now, I have talked about this PC as a bare minimum that you can get, and if you're really short of money and want to buy something for as cheap as possible and you think that this PC might be too expensive for your budget range, then I definitely recommend that you wait, that you don't buy any PC and you save up some money enough so you can buy this one, because I definitely don't recommend to buy anything lower than this. This is the bare minimum. This is basically your entry level into good gaming experiences, and I would definitely recommend for you to buy this one and nothing else. The bare minimum entry is settled. We're gonna go up a little in price and performance for the next 2 listings. So we're talking about the SKYTECH Shadow Gaming PC. It is equipped with 3 RGB fans, case with a side tempered glass window, a design that screams out gaming desktop, and you can't really go wrong with this one. It has an Intel Core i5 10400F, 8GB of RAM, and NVIDIA RTX 3050, and a whopping 1TB, that's 1000GB of NVMe SSD storage. This is not even hard drive. Basically, if you don't know the difference between a hard drive and an SSD, An SSD is basically way faster. A hard drive is a mechanical drive that will have a mechanical hand to move. An SSD is just electronics. Electricity is faster than actual mechanics. We all know that in PCs. And if you don't know what all of this technical talk means, let me translate it for you. This PC is speed. It will offer you absolutely no interruptions. It will give you access to better graphics than the minimum. It will give you basically better graphics than that minimum system we talked about for the first listing, which is only natural since this PC has more power. Think of it like this. This will give you everything that you want from a gaming PC. That stability, that cool design, so it matches your gaming setup. The butter smooth frame rate, the amazing realistic graphics thanks to the ray tracing technology from RTX series, and more. This is something you can trust with your entertainment needs, and it will take care of you. It will be your sidekick literally. Every time you feel down or bored and you just want to go get home and get your mind off things and play some Skyrim or GTA or some Elden Ring or something, this PC will be like, yes sir, I'm under your service. And all of that for the price of $929 for an RTX machine. I think it's an absolute steal really. I will leave the link for it in the description down below. Check it out you guys. This right here is the sweet spot for gaming machines. It meets all of the requirements. It checks all of the checklist demands that we listed off. It is future proof. It is under $1,000. It ships fast. You can play with it for at least 5 years without having to need to upgrade anything. This right here is going to be your trusty sidekick that will help transport you inside any game that you like. Every day will be a new adventure thanks to this bad boy. You'll be able to explore the vast worlds and live like a cowboy in Red Redemption 2, explore the magical world and face challenging opponents in Elden Ring, or you can just have the time of your life playing Valorant or League of Legends with your friends without a single moment's interruption. Think of that. Think of that. A lot of people are now buying systems that will freeze, that will lag. They spend a lot of money on them, and that's not really worth it. It is established, you guys. You want something that's gonna take you inside of your game without breaking the bank. You want something that you can rely on, something you can trust to be there in the end of the day, every day. When you come home from a long day at school or a long day at work, you want something that will not give you a headache or some bullshit error message every time you try to open and enjoy a game. You want the experience to be as smooth as possible without any headaches. You want the frame rate and the graphics to be lifelike. The computers I talked about today will give you exactly that experience with varying degrees. The HP will give you that experience at a medium to low settings degree. We'll do exactly that on high settings with a respectable 60 to 100 frames, so we can call that mid to high range. And another computer tower is the CYBERPOWER Gamer XTREAM with a Core i5 11400F, 8GB of RAM and an RTX 2060, which is basically better than the RTX 3050. This PC will be the best at doing that. The RTX 2060 and the Intel Core i5 are literally unmatched for this price range of $980. This right here is the pinnacle of gaming at this price range, and by buying this PC you're basically guaranteeing that you're getting the absolute best performance for money long term. You're not gonna really have to change anything about this computer apart maybe adding some RAM in the distant future. You might not even need to do that in the future because 8GB of RAM, you can still play multiple games on 8GB of RAM. It still looks amazing, plays amazing, feels amazing, and this right here is what you want. If you're one of those hardcore gamers that only want the best and want to play all of the games on maxed out settings and enjoy the full experience without having anything held back from you, if that sounds like something you want, if that's you, then this PC will give you that. I will leave the link for it in the description down below. Check it out. I would definitely recommend buying it, but let's reserve that choice for only the hardcore gamers. The PCs that we talked about before this one will absolutely be fine. They will absolutely deliver the performance you want. It's either A, the HP Pavilion, which is the bare minimum, it's the entry level, or the SKYTECH computer that we talked about, which will deliver absolutely an amazing experience in the mid to high range. This PC will also not hold anything back from you, but the experience may vary from game to game. The links for all of the 3 computers that we talked about today will be in the description down below. I would definitely recommend that you guys check them out. Think about getting one of these. Personally, I wouldn't get anything outside of these systems right here. If you have any other recommendation of your own, if there's a computer that you thought I should have mentioned but I did not in this video, leave it in the comment down below. Leave it in the comments down below. I would absolutely love to hear your opinion. I might even pin your comment. I might include it in the next video because my goal is to spread the knowledge and tips and help you guys as much as I could. This video was based on my personal opinion, so it's only natural for you to have your own opinion. Maybe your opinion is better than mine, so leave it in the comment section down below. Don't hold back on the community. And with that being said, if you have any questions, also leave them in the comment section down below. Hit the subscribe button, join the community of people trying to enjoy gaming on a budget without breaking the bank. I'm also trying to hit 6,000 subscribers, so all help will be appreciated. Hit the like button so you can help this video reach as many people as possible and probably help them out. And with that being said, thank you guys so much for your valuable time. Thank you for your trust, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye bye.